Hey there, y'all. This is Jack. Today we are discussing My Hero Academia, chapter 421. We are here. One of the cooler titles for this chapter, I gotta say. In this chapter, it's some good stuff here. I gotta say, like again, My Hero does have some good stuff lately in the final arc, but they've dropped the ball so many times. But they got some pretty good stuff here. And well, let's just dive right into the review, shall we? We'll get to the things I might have gripes with, and some good stuff I will point out. Like in this first panel right here, all like the students, yeah, they're all here. All the students, UA students, all here to ready to fight. Especially all of the Deku's classmates. Aside from Uraraka and Bakugo, thank freaking goodness they're not here. For now, for freaking now. But yeah, as I look here, um, it's just I'm not gonna lie, most of them shouldn't even be here. As when I say that, I mean they like Jiro shouldn't be here because she was tangled up in that whole twice mess and everything. And what was I say? What about Red Riot? I don't think we saw much of him besides at the massive mosh pit of citizens. I believe so, right? Or am I misremembering? Forgive me if I'm misremembering that. And Sue again was also at the mosh pit of with all that jazz. And same thing with Momo, but Momo at least you can see that she did somewhat defend herself against it for a moment. So okay there. And we see the portals just opening with all the heroes just jumping through. Again, a lot of these students, when I say they shouldn't be here, is like they should be just too damaged to keep fighting. But I get what Hirokoshi's going for. Everyone that could just stand essentially just coming together, which is pretty good. But there's well, what am I talking about? Freaking Uraraka survived getting stabbed, Bakugo survived getting his heart shredded. So forget everything I just said. Forget it. And they're all coming up, and all for one is essentially saying like, yeah, he's like super nihilistic at this point, as like he doesn't like want to rule like the whole world and everything. He kind of. All for one, his thing is kind of odd at this point, as he just rises up and his arms just turn to like a bunch of weapons, like spiked weapons and everything. As he says, "The tragedy engages true strength. Don't you agree?" And Zoro, he speaks up. He's like, "Nah, I don't think so." I do like this that he speaks up and says, not all of us have tragic backstories. Some of us are just trying to do our best, live our life, and try to be the best person we could be. I like that, but why would All For One be giving this kid the time of day, right? Why would he let him speak up? And to be honest, he's pretty far away. When I say pretty far, probably what? Maybe 40, 50 feet, honestly. So yeah, I don't see why All For One would be letting him, get a word in. Like what Shiro says, I like that, but why would All For One just let him? Why wouldn't All For One just attack them all? Because for All For One to him, it's like they're all here to die. They're all here to die. There's nothing they could do about it. And no one, I'm going to bring this up right now. No one brings up the fact they're like, wait, can he not decay? Is he unable to decay right now? No one brings that up. Remember, they don't know this. They don't know. The heroes here don't have the information we have. They don't know that Shigaraki's body is just damaged completely, and All For One has secured the body. And so, yeah, they don't know. For all these, like, I'd be having like, guys, is he can't do decay, right? Like, he can't do decay. Aizawa, I know you got one eye, but keep an eye on him, man. like, they should be worried. Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't know. I'll never let that go because someone should have brought it up and it should have said, I don't know, but he would have used it a long time ago. Yeah, he would have. Sorry about that. The camera turned off. Full memory, all that jazz. My apologies. Yeah. All right. And then All For One is just right there about to throw down an attack, and then we get Endeavor and Todoroki just coming in from the sides, and we get Zoro just coming in and grabbing with this tape. Again, I don't think any of this is planned. I think they're all just going, off the cuff, just like, all right, we just gotta do it, just gotta adjust, and just keep going right at All For One, and which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, cool scene. Again, relying on wounded kids to back you guys. I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. Like, I know Todoroki, he's very powerful, but Shoro, he's good too. But I mean, point blank, right at all for one from the sides. And don't forget, they still don't know. We don't even know if he can still steal quirks. I assume so, but again, we don't really know because All for One's body is very very weird at the moment. But maybe he's waiting for his body to calm down, like maybe like in Naruto. For all of y'all that's read Naruto, where Obito first absorbed the Ten Tails, and he's kind of like in that form where it's not really like agreeing with them at the moment. Till eventually, when he finally becomes Jubito, he has the whole staff and everything, and the orbs and everything. Like that's probably the form that All for One's going to be going to soon. Maybe, or he's going to be stuck in this form, which honestly, I'm okay with it. He stays in this form just because the sheer fact that it's his will, his will to want to dominate and rule, Shigaraki's will to just want to destroy everything, just mixed together. And what do you get? Just this creature that just wants to put everyone in their place by destroying them all. Okay, I mean, you got some here, man. You got something here. And of course, all the heroes are like, all right, you guys, this is it, guys, this is it, right here. We just got to take them down. This has all been where it's been leading to, and it's so as all the heroes just charge right at All for One. All for One, obviously, tries to attack. Some of the heroes, distract him, block his attack, and they're like wondering, yeah, this guy, he even him right now with us, it takes like a dozen heroes to even attempt to block an attack. And as that's happening, Deku tries to join the fight, but he just falls to his knees as Aizawa's like, Deku, we gotta wait. It's still rewinding on you, but you have still not healed from all your fight in this entire battle. You have not whatsoever. You gotta wait here, relax. As he says that, Deku's like, you know what, I can't. I gotta keep going. I have to keep fighting. Aizawa, I don't have one for all anymore, and surprises Aizawa. And Deku's like, I don't have it no more, but regardless, just like All for One, of that time ago, when he first gave me his quirk and he was still able to use his powers, he still had embers. I still have the embers. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I like that. I personally like that, and I think that's actually pretty good. It makes sense for the story that just because Deku doesn't have it no more, he still has the embers that All Might had. And I'm not gonna lie. And don't forget, he still has one quirk in him left. The Nara Sugar Nana's quirk. Shimura's quirk. Don't know why I had a hard time saying that. So he still has that. So he still has a connection to it. And granted, All Might did too. He did have a quirk. He still had the embers of it. But I do believe that Deku would probably have a much better grasp of the embers, like much more, I guess, like burning material. I guess you could say. Not that Namura's quirk is connected to All for One, or One for All. Excuse me. So I believe that Deku would probably have that and also have more of it. I would say for sure. And as he starts to get up and Aizawa gives Deku a shirt. He's like, here's a shirt from the refugees, and here's some bandages. They pitched in to help us out. And we see Deku just look at the shirt, and he says, I like this. Because it's so Deku. He says, the men's no non-brand Series 5 one size t-shirt. I don't know. That's weird, though. The men's no brand. I guess it's not official. Anyway, we see that as he gets it. And then we get Yuga coming in as he grabs him and he says, all right, I'm here to help you out, Deku. Let's go. Let's both run. Which I like because, again, remember, Deku offered his hand out to help him out. He rejected it, attacked Deku. And again, all this is just coming, him actually receiving help from Deku. And him now helping Deku out as they're going to charge together. Good stuff there. Again, though, I know we really didn't get much of him. Yuga throughout the whole war arc. I kind of wish we did, to be honest. We could see his transformation of, I know he's a good guy. Like, he's a legit good kid at heart, but still, he took the shot at Deku. He still took the shot at Deku. He did. He still, in the end, shot at Deku to try to take him out. Kill him? Probably not, but he still shot at Deku. And remember, his laser is able to cut through metal, machines. We've seen that before. and more likely Deku could have survived it, but he still shot at Deku, right? But yeah, just him, like being there for Deku. I do like that, but I wish we got more like the substance of actually his progression, like being sorry about that and fighting his whole heart out against the villains. We did see a little bit of that when he was with Fat Gum against that weird plant assassin, but I just wish we got more of that, to be honest. As we get everyone, all the humans cheering, there's the normal people cheering, Eri cheering, and Gran Torino cheering, and then some kids are all my supporters cheering as Deku runs out. They all say, "You can do it." I like that. That part I really like. Deku with one quirk, so wounded, and all the other heroes charging. Deku's charging with his friends. I like that a lot. But the thing is here, we still don't. Ares' horn, it clearly healed his arms up, right? And it only did it to a certain extent. Okay, that's good. But there's something here that comes up. It's it's convenient enough to heal him all the way to where his arms would come back, but not heal like a lot of more of his wounds. And granted, yeah, what she gave him was a small size of the horn. But remember, when she had that horn and it went whack, it was going like insanely crazy. Like insanely crazy to where Deku's body, like he would just be able to go all out on Overhaul and be able to just beat down Overhaul. But it was still, but as Deku, like it would be healing Deku as he was using it. So that was a pretty dang good dynamic. Really, really good. But here it's just the fact that it was just so convenient that it only was strong enough and lasted long enough just to heal his arms. But that's it. Like all the other wounds he sustained in the fight, still there. I just thought that was just a bit too convenient. I really do. Man, some stuff here I like, but just the overall chapter is just not great. It's just not. Um, I do like the fact that the heroes are giving it all they've got. I just wish we saw more pro heroes. And I get, yeah, the students are the main group here, but you gotta show the other heroes too, right? You gotta show the pro heroes actually giving it all they got. They're still going. They're still fighting. The kids, they've done a lot. They're more than their fair share in this war. It's up to us adults to just keep going at it, even if we die, and you can just kill a lot of them off just to show how dire the situation is. But again, just the fact that the kids are taking the front line still, we got plenty of adult heroes still fighting. I don't. I get it. I get it. And yes, I do. I could say the same thing about the Naruto series too. But with Naruto, you can make the excuse. Well, actually, it's a pretty good excuse. He has the nine tails in him, and he's carrying a lot of people in that fight. So yeah, Naruto makes it work in its own way, which it's fair enough. But here's like, I get Deku should be in the front lines. That makes sense. It's just a part. My arms, they're back, still wounded from everything that happened before I lost my arms. Of course, I just wish we got more of the heroes. The not world heroes, excuse me, the heroes, the pro heroes. I wish we got more of those coming out and just fighting and doing everything they can. But I guess the main kids. But you know. So yeah, that concludes my review. 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. So yeah, that concludes my review. If you listen this far, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day and take care. Later.